What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with reactions to the classics. Today we got a Pearl Jam battle. We got Indifference versus All or None, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, David. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. Couldn't do it without the patrons. One-time donation, one-time reaction. Check out our Buy Me a Coffee page. Also linked below. Lots of Pearl Jam up on the channel. I say lots. They appear in top 10 lists, a few song battles, one album reaction, but not as much as you'd think there might be when there's 3,700 videos, whatever's up right now. So the patron that brought this, David, who brings me all kinds of eclectic stuff. His tastes are everywhere in a good way, right? I wish I had that wide of a palette of taste. I do now, but that's just because of you guys in the channel. David says, one thing I always appreciate about Pearl Jam is how different each album is. They could have easily just remade 10 for the entirety of their career. Another thing is they always had great closing tracks. Maybe not Vitalogy. This song battle, I have two of my favorite closing tracks. Indifference and All or None are both grand and epic closers that give a nice conclusion to their respective albums. Indifference, in my personal opinion, is one of Pearl Jam's most underrated songs, and in my research for it, I found the same thing that a lot of people thought that. All or None is such a beautiful song, but unfortunately on an album that was generally disliked by Pearl Jam's fan base. An opinion, David says, I personally disagree with. All right, let's jump into the first song. Indifference, from the Versus album in 1993, their second studio album. David says probably his favorite album from them. Don't have any research on the songs themselves, but we'll be able to figure it out. I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, David.
So I won't be alone. Watch as she lies silent, for soon that will be gone. Oh, I will stand arms outstretched, pretend I'm free to roam. Oh, I will make my way through one more day. Difference does it make? How much difference does it make? Till it burns up my arm. Oh, I'll keep taking punches until their will grows tired. Oh, I won't stare the sun down until my eyes go blind. Hey, I won't change direction, and I won't change my mind. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make?
All right, Eddie Vedder asking the age-old question that's been asked from the time man existed: how much difference does it really make in difference? Like, is this life just futile? Like he goes through all the different things he does, and then he's just wondering, does it even really matter what I do? I'm trying all these things, and it doesn't seem to change anything, maybe in the world or anything in his life, or maybe both, right? There's two different things. Can I change myself in this world and my kind of lot in life, but also can I have an effect on the world and all the problems and whatever I'm trying to work for? And Eddie does a lot of charity work, so it could have been him talking about that, or he could have just been writing, just a general song. Eddie's a pretty dang good writer. And I think Pearl Jam takes a lot of heat. I think what David talked about at the beginning of this is really right. I think Pearl Jam's been so attached to the grunge era that people think they're just grunge, and they really weren't grunge much at all after the first album. I mean, a little bit, but they went more towards the hard rock and rock side of things. But Eddie's a talented vocalist and still a very talented songwriter to this day. All right, that's going. I haven't heard either one of these songs, by the way. That's going against All or None from the Riot Act album in 2002, their 7th studio album. So jumping ahead here.
It's a hopeless situation, and I'm starting to believe
All right, All or None. Obviously, it's almost a decade later. Eddie just having a different tone to his voice on this song. But you felt the pain in him. Very good matchup between these two songs because they have a lot of similarities in subject matter. He's down on this one too, right? He just can't seem to get ahead. You feel that despair in his voice. The way the arrangement's done, the guitar work on here is obviously fantastic, but a really good song. Before I pick my winner, I'll say, it's a good battle, not just because the subject matter is the same, but also the closing songs, because it's what we've lost. It's one of many things we've lost in the streaming era. I mean, I wouldn't trade it. I'm very glad I can just pick up this phone and listen to whatever I want, whenever I want. I still cease to be amazed as an almost 55-year-old man. If you'd have told the teenage me this, I would have thought it was more of a chance I would live on Mars than be able to dial up any song I ever wanted. It's just fantastic. But sequences of albums were so important. The first thing you heard and the last thing you heard. And I mean, when the vinyl era still existed, and I know it's a little mini comeback, but it's still a tiny fraction. The last song on the first side was also very important because you wanted them to flip it over and listen to the second side. So that first song on the second side was important. So you had 4 songs that had to be really banging and really think about it. Here it's the CD era, obviously, because all these albums are so long. That's part of the things that hurts these bands from the 90s. We had to fill up the whole CD. That was the mentality, is that the last song had to be really good, right? Because you want them to hit play again. Now, it was easier, obviously, to skip between those songs, but you still oftentimes listen to the whole thing through. Now, with the streaming world, we just listen to a song, pick it out, throw it on a list, and we're done. But also a very good point on this, though. Definitely enjoy that part of it. My favorite's going to have to be Indifference, but I liked them both. And when I listen to them both several more times, I'm going to put them on that said playlist on Spotify. I have a list of 2026 favorites, not songs from the release in 2026, because I haven't listened to that much new music this year, not going to lie. Just songs that I've heard this year that I want on there. So I'm going to go with Indifference. Let me know what you think down below. What's your favorite Pearl Jam song? I mean, I know a lot of this is going to be kind of obvious for a lot of people, but there's deeper cuts that I obviously wouldn't know as a non-Pearl Jam expert by any means. Thanks again to Dave for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see ya.